Welcome to our discussion on how to succeed as a deep tech entrepreneur. Today we are joined by two remarkable CEOs, Jonas Listenius from Magstrom and Sara Thorslund, CEO and co-founder of Gradientech. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To kick things off, could you share a little bit about your two different businesses, what you do and how it all started? Sara?
Yes, Gradientech, we are a diagnostics company. It's within sepsis diagnostics to see which antibiotic the patient should ideally be treated with when you have bacteria in the blood. So we have a CE-marked system on the market since close to 1.5 years, kicking off our FDA studies within the coming month. It all started with the university research at Magstrom laboratory here at Uppsala University, where we started to develop the technical platform that our system is now built on.
Yeah, and Magstrom offers a hardware and software solution that improves or reduces maintenance and repair needs, increases uptime, and ultimately extends the service life of large electrical machines. It also started around research from Magstrom Laboratory and Uppsala University, 2014.
Great innovations, both of you. So looking back at your journey so far, what has been the main challenges?
We face so many different challenges, and we continue to face challenges. It just changes in nature over time. But I think one big step, which our founding team did really well, but I know they struggled, was to take, in this case, a technology, a solution, from the laboratory environment to a full-scale installation. That was a big undertaking and a struggle. And obviously, they were researchers. They had never built something. They had to learn that, and they did it really well. Now we face other challenges, and I think we'll continue to throughout the development.
Yeah, and I completely agree. Challenges change all over time. In our case, when you're working within the healthcare sector and solutions, I think a big challenge has been to understand and explore the market in sense of, for us, that there are smaller hospitals, large hospitals, they work different in these different hospitals. The willingness to pay for a diagnostic test is different in different countries, where you have, in our case, then different levels of antibiotic resistance, different focus on antibiotic stewardship. You use different antibiotics for patients in different countries. So it has been understanding this, being out there, and translate that into requirements in our product development. That has been one of the challenges.
Mm-hmm. Jonas, you also mentioned the three founders, researchers, never having done this journey before, and Sara, you mentioned, the complexity of the market. So, to tackle these challenges, have you utilized or leveraged your external network and the surrounding systems around you? And could you please elaborate a bit on that?
I can start.
Yeah, I can start. And I mean, challenges, financing is always challenging. And in sense of financing, we were lucky to receive governmental support fairly early on. We were parts in different accelerator programs. I had the opportunity to work with senior mentors early on, and we also got board directors with senior experience fairly early on in Gradientech. And now we've even leveraged that to the international level of board directors from the industry with antibiotic susceptibility testing experience. So we've done it in different steps. Yes.
And you, Jonas?
Yeah, we got a lot of support from Uppsala Innovation Center early on. The founding team participated in various of those programs. In addition to that, I'd like to mention soft funding of different kinds. One particular, I would say, the Swedish Energy Agency were part of the solution to enable really a full-scale installation. But in relation to that, I also want to raise how receptive and supportive our actors on the Nordic market have been Statkraft, Vattenfall, Uniper, and Fortum. They were all contributing to enable this first pilot. So we got the support of different kinds, and without that support, we wouldn't be where we are today. It's as simple as that.
Developing innovations and products within deep tech is a really lengthy process. So at an early stage, how did you manage to sort of keep your vision, long-term vision in the scope, at the same time focus on day-to-day business? Because there are a lot of things that needs to happen today and tomorrow when you are innovating.
Well, there are different things. Financing is one thing. We have at least tried to get, say, long-term investors into Gradientech, who see, say, the long-term aim in the technology that we're working with and the final products. It has been a lot of, as I mentioned, exploring the market. That's been a long-term strategy to understand the market, build networks early on with potential customers for us, and being out there in the hospital labs. So I think now looking back, that has been one of the most important strategies, to be out there early and build networks.
I fully agree. The relation and staying in close contact with customer and market is really, really important. I'm sure that the founding team had a vision. They wanted to do this big. They wanted to create a company. But I also think patience is important, and they were patient. They continued to build and left that other part be, still with the vision to eventually make an impact on the market. So have a vision, but also focus on just the things in front of you, and make sure to stay the path.
Looking back at your respective journeys, is there anything that actually, really surprised you? You didn't see this coming.
I can start. Being in the diagnostics field, medical device diagnostics, it surprised me. Well, financing deep tech companies, I think it's always difficult, but financing diagnostics might be even more difficult, because one of the reasons for that is that diagnostics doesn't treat a disease. So there is a big focus on having the health economical analysis in place for your devices, and you can only do these kind of studies once you have a mature product that is implemented in routine, and these are quite large studies. So there is a mismatch on when you need finance in the company and what is asked for. So I think that is I've learned that through all the years of financing Gradientech. That's one example.
Yeah.
I was taken by surprise and quite shocked. I was in India. I got a call. We were performing an installation, and the system burnt up. And this was the first time it really hit me. I kind of started thinking, this could be it. This could be the end of the story of this journey. And where do we go from here? And that was really kind of a shock. And the first time I ever saw an end to this story. I hadn't even thought in that direction. We managed to get through that one too, but that was quite a surprise and a shock.
And quite an exposed position to be in, I imagine. So I would like to ask you a more sort of personal question. What drives you as entrepreneurs?
Yeah, for me, I mean, I've been around since, well, from the start, developing the technology and gotten into the application. So for me, the passion comes from that, I think. But also, I would really like to highlight the importance of having a team in place with team members that you can trust, and team members that you can, well, share success, but also setbacks with, because you can't do it on your own. You need to share this passion with team members. Very important, I think.
And to me, being able to build something from the ground up, in particular an organization and a team, I really thrive from seeing people develop, take responsibility. In a startup or a scale up, there are so many positions where you need to actually take a big responsibility early on. So seeing people develop and assume those challenges and responsibilities, that really makes me happy at the end of the day.
Thank you so much, both of you, for sharing so generously. It's been really exciting to hear you both. It's clear that passion, perseverance, and collaboration is really crucial to succeed in this field. So to summarize, I would like to highlight 3 key takeaways. It's really about early customer engagement, understand your market in which you operate in, get the right team in place, and make sure that you have the right skill set, and broaden your network and utilize the network you have around you. Thank you for today.